Welcome to our video on cryptocurrency in Africa. In this video, we will be taking a deeper look at the real and practical use of cryptocurrencies in developing countries, specifically Africa. My friend Mary, who lives in Kenya, helped me with this video, so the information in this video will be from someone who knows the subject well. Cryptocurrency is already revolutionizing the financial landscape in many parts of the world, and Africa is not being left behind. The adoption of cryptocurrency in Africa is growing rapidly, with many people seeing it as a solution to their financial problems. With the growing global adoption of cryptocurrencies, the question on everyone's mind is, how can they improve people's lives and give them greater freedom in the financially underserved regions of the world? Watch this video to find out more. Disclaimer: all information in this video is meant for educational and entertainment purposes only. Before relying on this information, think about your situation and seek professional advice. Before making any decision, you should double-check the nature of any product or service, including its legal status and relevant regulatory requirements, and consult the relevant regulators' websites. Are you curious about how cryptocurrencies can make a difference in Africa? Are you also tired of watching your hard-earned savings lose value to inflation? What if we told you there's a practical solution using cryptocurrencies in Africa? In today's episode, we will discover how cryptocurrencies are changing the game for Africa's economy. Keep watching to learn more as we take a deep dive into this exciting topic, exploring how it provides practical solutions to inflation and financial exclusion in fun, exciting, and relatable ways. This is a video you don't want to miss, so make sure to watch it till the end. We have witnessed the struggles that Africa faces with inflation and financial exclusion. These problems have been a hindrance to the economic growth of many African countries. However, the rise of cryptocurrencies has presented a solution to these problems. So, how can cryptocurrencies be practically used in Africa to solve inflation and financial exclusion? Let's begin with understanding inflation and financial exclusion in Africa. Inflation occurs when the general price level of goods and services increases over time, causing the purchasing power of a currency to decrease. Financial exclusion, on the other hand, is the inability of certain individuals or groups to access financial services such as banking, insurance, and credit. These two problems are prevalent in Africa, and they have contributed to the economic stagnation of many countries on the continent. Inflation in Africa is caused by various factors, including political instability, weak economic policies, and poor infrastructure. These factors have led to a lack of confidence in African currencies, and as a result, many people have resorted to using foreign currencies such as the US dollar as a store of value. For an idea, so that we know what inflation numbers to talk about, in 2021, inflation was 382% in Sudan, 98% in Zimbabwe. In Ethiopia, Angola, Liberia, and Zambia, inflation was over 20% in the same year. In the USA, inflation reached 6.8%. Financial exclusion, on the other hand, is caused by a lack of access to financial services, especially in rural areas where banks are scarce. So, how can cryptocurrencies solve the problems of inflation and financial exclusion? Cryptocurrencies have the potential to solve the problems of inflation and financial exclusion in Africa. Unlike fiat currencies, central authorities do not control cryptocurrencies, and their value is not affected by inflation. This means that cryptocurrencies can provide a store of value that is not vulnerable to inflation, which is a significant advantage for people in Africa who have lost confidence in their local currencies. Cryptocurrencies also offer a solution to financial exclusion by providing access to financial services to people who are currently excluded from the traditional financial system. This is because cryptocurrencies do not require a bank account or any other financial intermediary to be used. Anyone with a smartphone and an internet connection can access cryptocurrencies and use them for transactions, savings, and investments. What are the advantages of using cryptocurrencies? Cryptocurrencies offer several advantages over traditional financial systems. First, cryptocurrencies in general offer the benefits of decentralization, which means that they are not controlled by any central authority. This makes them immune to inflation and government manipulation, which can be particularly advantageous in regions like Africa, where political instability and economic uncertainty are common. Decentralization can also make cryptocurrencies more resilient to censorship and provide greater privacy and security for users. This is because cryptocurrencies operate on distributed networks that are resistant to hacking and data breaches. Additionally, cryptocurrencies offer greater accessibility, as users can send and receive funds without requiring a bank account or undergoing credit checks. This can help promote financial inclusion and provide access to financial services for underserved communities in Africa. Overall, the decentralization of cryptocurrencies offers several advantages over centralized systems, making them an attractive option for those seeking a more transparent, fair, and inclusive financial system. Second, cryptocurrencies provide fast and secure transactions, which is a significant advantage over traditional financial systems. Transactions with cryptocurrencies can be processed within minutes, compared to traditional banking systems that may take days or even weeks to complete a transaction. This speed can be particularly beneficial for businesses that require fast and efficient payments for their services or products. Moreover, cryptocurrencies use advanced cryptography to secure transactions, making them more secure and resistant to fraud than traditional payment methods. The decentralized nature of cryptocurrencies also means that there is no central point of control that can be targeted by hackers, reducing the risk of cyber attacks. In addition, cryptocurrencies provide greater privacy for users, as transactions are often pseudonymous and can be conducted without revealing personal information. This can be particularly advantageous in regions like Africa, where privacy concerns are high due to government surveillance and censorship. Overall, the fast and secure transactions offered by cryptocurrencies make them an attractive option for users seeking more efficient and secure financial transactions. Third, cryptocurrencies offer financial privacy, as transactions are often pseudonymous, which means that they do not reveal the identities of the parties involved. This can be particularly beneficial for individuals and businesses that require greater privacy and anonymity when conducting financial transactions. Unlike traditional financial systems, where transactions are linked to personal identities, cryptocurrencies provide users with the ability to conduct transactions without revealing personal information. This can help protect users' financial privacy and security, as it reduces the risk of identity theft and fraud. Moreover, cryptocurrencies often provide users with the ability to create multiple wallets, each with its unique private key. This provides an additional layer of privacy, as it makes it more difficult for transactions to be traced back to a specific individual or address. This feature can be particularly attractive in Africa, where financial privacy is highly valued due to government surveillance and censorship. Overall, cryptocurrencies offer financial privacy, providing users with greater control over their financial information and reducing the risk of financial exploitation. Finally, cryptocurrencies offer access to financial services to people who are currently excluded from the traditional financial system. This is because cryptocurrencies operate on a decentralized network that is accessible to anyone with an internet connection, without requiring the use of a bank account or any other financial intermediary. This can be particularly advantageous in regions like Africa, where access to traditional banking services is limited. Cryptocurrencies offer a low-cost alternative to traditional financial services, providing users with greater financial inclusion and access to global markets. In addition, cryptocurrencies offer greater control over financial transactions, as users can send and receive funds without needing to rely on intermediaries or government entities. This can be particularly beneficial in regions with high levels of corruption, where intermediaries may demand bribes or engage in unethical practices. Furthermore, cryptocurrencies provide an opportunity for individuals to participate in the global economy, regardless of their location or socioeconomic status. This can help promote economic growth and reduce poverty levels in regions like Africa. Overall, cryptocurrencies offer a powerful tool for financial inclusion, providing access to financial services and promoting economic growth in underserved communities around the world. So, is it possible to borrow money using DeFi when you hold Bitcoin? The answer is yes. It is possible to borrow money using DeFi when you hold Bitcoin. DeFi lending platforms allow users to lend their crypto assets without intermediaries and earn interest. Decentralized finance, or DeFi loans, are an emerging sector in blockchain and cryptocurrency that allows anyone to become a lender and offer loans through smart contracts. To borrow with DeFi, you need to open a crypto wallet to access and participate in lending platforms. However, borrowers have to put up collateral above the value of the loan to protect against price fluctuations. Some of the most popular DeFi lending platforms include Maker, Aave, and Compound. Another advantage of borrowing change from DeFi platforms in Africa is that borrowers can avoid usury and access more fair lending conditions. Traditional banking systems in Africa have been criticized for their high interest rates and unfair lending practices, which can trap borrowers in cycles of debt. DeFi platforms, on the other hand, are built on blockchain technology, which ensures that lending conditions are transparent and fair. Borrowers can access loans at competitive rates that are determined by the supply and demand of the lending market, rather than being subject to arbitrary interest rates set by banks. This can help level the playing field and provide greater access to affordable credit for underserved communities in Africa. Additionally, DeFi platforms often offer community-driven lending models, where borrowers and lenders can negotiate the terms of the loan and set conditions that are mutually beneficial. This can help build trust and foster a more inclusive financial system in Africa. Now, what are the challenges of using cryptocurrencies in Africa? Despite the potential benefits of cryptocurrencies, several challenges hinder their adoption in Africa. First, there is a lack of awareness and education about cryptocurrencies. Many people in Africa are not familiar with cryptocurrencies and do not understand how they work. Second, there is a lack of regulatory frameworks for cryptocurrencies in many African countries. This has led to uncertainty and reluctance to adopt cryptocurrencies by both individuals and businesses. Finally, there is a lack of technological infrastructure in many parts of Africa. This makes it difficult for people to access cryptocurrencies, especially in rural areas where internet connectivity is limited. Cryptocurrency adoption in Africa. Despite the challenges, there has been a significant increase in cryptocurrency usage and adoption in Africa in recent years. According to a report by Arcane Research, Nigeria is the leading country in terms of cryptocurrency adoption in Africa, followed by South Africa, Kenya, and Ghana. This increase in adoption can be attributed to several factors, including the high inflation rates in many African countries, the growing popularity of decentralized finance, and the increasing availability of cryptocurrency exchanges and wallets. So, how can investing in and using cryptocurrency improve people's lives and give them greater freedom in Africa? Cryptocurrencies have the potential to level the economic playing field in Africa by providing greater financial freedom and access to global markets. Despite being the smallest crypto market in the world, Africa is one of the fastest-growing. Experts believe that Africa is the next frontier for cryptocurrency, with conditions on the continent being conducive to virtual currency. Investing in cryptocurrency in Africa can improve people's lives by providing an alternative to traditional banking systems, which are often limited and inaccessible to many. Cryptocurrencies can also facilitate cross-border transactions and reduce the cost and time associated with traditional methods of money transfer, providing greater financial inclusion and economic empowerment for individuals and businesses alike. The future of cryptocurrencies in Africa. The future of cryptocurrencies in Africa looks promising. Cryptocurrencies offer a solution to the problems of inflation and financial exclusion, which are prevalent in many African countries. As more people become aware of the benefits of cryptocurrencies, adoption is likely to increase. However, there is still a need for regulatory frameworks to be put in place to ensure the protection of consumers and prevent fraudulent activities. Additionally, there is a need for more investment in technological infrastructure to ensure that everyone has access to cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies have the potential to solve the problems of inflation and financial exclusion in Africa. They offer several advantages over traditional financial systems, including decentralization, fast and secure transactions, financial privacy, and access to financial services for the unbanked. Despite the challenges, cryptocurrency adoption in Africa is on the rise, and the future looks promising. However, there is still a need for regulatory frameworks and technological infrastructure to be put in place to ensure the protection of consumers and the widespread adoption of cryptocurrencies. We encourage individuals and businesses in Africa to explore the use of cryptocurrencies and take advantage of the benefits they offer. And there you have it. Did you find this video helpful? Kindly let us know your thoughts about this video in the comments section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. See you next time. Thanks for watching.